Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to my peoples and my guys, look alive, look alive. It's another episode of the Jab Jamboree produced by the LDBC, executive produced by the Full Berserker Clan. Let's get into it. Got my boy Jay Steels in the building with me. Steels, man, tell the people where they can find you at, all that good stuff. You know how we do.
And what to do, what you're saying, what a guan is your favorite game, your most hated odd fella. Back for another one. Salute to the Jab Jamboree. Make sure y'all like and subscribe as you fall up in the building. Don't forget later this afternoon we'll be back on the Jab Jamboree for Boxing Night Court. We got 2 new cases. Tuesday evening. Check me out at the War Report, The Odd Fella. I got CJ Bars and Michael J. Fox passing through. They're gonna be dropping their new LP, City Under Siege. So me and Ak Reach are definitely gonna be breaking down and reviewing that album, taking out the highlights and whatnot, and giving it to y'all. So yeah, make sure y'all check me out at the Odd Fella, The War Report, right here on YouTube. That's what it is. But yeah, I can't wait to start cooking on this on that great fight we saw last night.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Gotta admit, man. Just the man, the myth, the legend.
Texas Drip. Man, taking photo with Brian Castaño and shit. Go ahead, man. So
I like that pick. I like that pick. I'm glad they take like a regular. See, I like shit like that. You know what I mean? You ain't take no regular, side by side. You know what I'm saying? So
no selfie ass bullshit.
Yeah, I like that.
Some real shit right there. Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah.
That was dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Custer had his leg up on the ring. Something.
It reminded me. Something. Yeah, it reminded me of like if he was at the fight with like me and you, and we was sitting like seats behind each other type shit, like he was with the homie. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, salute. 503, tell the people where they can find you at and all that, bro.
Man, right here on YouTube, bro. 503 Line. Me and Odd Fella, we did a little live last night. I'm not gonna go live this morning. I'm glad you on right now. You know what I'm saying? Because we finna get ready to check out the room and shit, Follow me.
I figured that. Yeah. You sound like you had a good time,
Man, bro. Man, it was fun, bro. Follow me on Instagram, Two Smoke City Mobcast. But when I get to the crib, later on today, man, we definitely gonna talk about it for shit show. But I'm glad you on, Young Jab Jamboree.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I didn't really get to do no boxing. I ain't really get to do no boxing this week if you pay attention. But go ahead, bro. My fault.
Yeah, man. I seen motherfucking Earl Spence too. I was gonna ask Earl for a picture, but they was prepping for the interview and they did it right before Charlo came on, and like man, motherfuckers was just going over there asking Earl for a picture and shit. So I was like, nah, I ain't gonna fuck with him, but shit. It's all good. I mean, I got more.
Five. I wanted one of them. I would have paid you for it if you'd have sent it to me. I wanted one of them T-shirts. That T-shirt you had on was fire. That T-shirt you had on.
All you gotta do is, you know, follow Art Man on Instagram.
Oh, he be doing those?
Yeah, that's the Art Man tee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, my nigga B Custer, bro. He one of the guys, man. He a regular neat man, bro. That nigga, he remind me of a fly ass nigga from New York, bro. He act like one of New York niggas, bro. The nigga Brian Custer had the motherfucking suit on with the motherfucking ones, man. The blue and white ones.
You know he a Midwest dude, 503. You know they like getting in them suits and shit. You know he from Cleveland. He's from Cleveland. He from Ohio.
Yeah, man, that nigga was cool, bro. Real cool, man.
And speaking of that, I'm glad you did that. Keep going, 503, because after that you made me segue into another point. Because I want to talk about something before we talk about this fight. Go ahead, 503.
Yeah, but the fight, bro. I mean, being on that floor, man, was a good experience, bro. I had fun, man. The crowd was on fire for all the fights, for the Brody fight, you know what I'm saying, for the first fight, and for Charlo Castaño. That's a motherfucking tank see. But Custom was a cool dude, man. Dab me up, you know what I'm saying. I couldn't get the camera right at first, man. My man had his pose ready. He was, you know what I'm saying. He was ready to go. Goddamn me. And shit, he ain't, you know what I'm saying, act Hollywood with a nigga or none of that shit. He was literally just got done, doing an interview with Earl. I seen Earl Spence too. That nigga, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That nigga Earl toned up, bro. He ready. I ain't gonna lie. I was looking at that ball like, yeah, that nigga Earl in shape. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, go ahead and keep cooking though, Ak. I'm gonna go on mute, bro.
Nah, salute to you. Salute Pink Meadow Queen in the building earlier, and Jamaican Chalice. What you deal with? What you deal with, Badman? What you deal with? Um, yeah, man. So because he brought up the whole Ohio thing and stuff like that, and I mean because I know Brian Custer from Cleveland and all of that. And nobody talked about it. I kind of want to talk about Jake Paul and Woodley, and Tyrone Woodley, real quick. And the event being in Cleveland and all of that. I think that's gonna be my first point. Then we're gonna segue into the festivities. Uh, 503 just went on mute. We just heard from Steels, man. Hold me down real quick. And what you think about Jake Paul and Tyrone Woodley, man? What you think about the press conference? What you think about it being in the Buckeye State? What you think about it being in Cleveland? Al Heyman, you was I'm just saying before my brothers go, Al Heyman, your Cleveland ass, you a smart motherfucker. That's all I'm gonna say. Keep going. Go ahead, Steels.
I mean, shit. Is Jake Paul slowly turning into one of the new phases of boxing?
He from Ohio, so you gotta let it rock. That's why I keep telling people like he from Ohio. You kind of gotta let it rock because he's really from a boxing state. So you kind of gotta let it slide. It's
This
not
is
like
his
I don't think
this
it's
is
an
his fourth
accident.
fight.
I don't
This is
think it's
his
an
fourth fight.
accident.
They giving him a homecoming fight already. They put out old man Mayweather to be the guinea pig to the Sunday night pay-per-views. And now we see it had some decent success. So now Jake Paul is doing the same thing against Terod Willie. Uh, they're doing that Sunday night pay-per-view on Showtime. He's slowly turning into one of the new faces of boxing. You know what I mean? And I'm not jokingly saying that. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And with a win over Teron Woodley, definitely cement that. Even though Woodley is not no professional boxer, this will be his uh, debut in professional boxing. But he's a combat fighter nonetheless, with plenty of accolades, uh, plenty of accolades to boot. This is going to be an exciting fight, especially the fact that it's going to be in his hometown or in his home state, in the Cleveland Cavaliers arena. I expect it to be packed. You know what I mean? Same energy that you have from where he draws from the whole YouTube crowd and whatnot, and the TikTok era crowd and all that shit. You know what I mean? So this is this is looking to be another somewhat of I'm not going to call it a circus. You know what I mean? But this is an intriguing type of exhibition fight. You know what I mean? It's in the cruiserweight division, albeit about them cruiserweights and the heavyweights and whatnot. Does this really have implications in the cruiserweight division? No, it doesn't. You know what I mean? Not one of these guys are gonna go on to face one of the champions or one of the contenders, light or fringe contenders at the cruiserweight level. But this fight nonetheless is intriguing between two notable characters in mainstream culture. And I mean, the press conference was kind of underwhelming, if I could say that, from both. You know, what I mean, you usually expect more antics from Jake Paul, but I guess the bet at the end, between him and Teron Woodley, agreeing to bet each other, if they lost, they got to tattoo their names on their back or something like that. Um, I guess that was the antic that sealed it off. But regardless, I don't really care for the build up. I'm interested to see if Jake Paul can last in there with a legitimate combat fighter. You know what I mean? That has good or superior hand skills and striking skills and whatnot. So this is bigger. This is a more intriguing fight than Ben Askren, most definitely. You know what I mean? Uh, Teron Woodley definitely poses a danger. Um, he's been in there. He's a championship fighter. We know UFC rounds are 5 minutes, so he's used to fight in 25 minutes, 5 times 5 and whatnot. So this is a guy with some stamina and should be able to keep his form. You know what I mean, for the duration of 3 minute rounds in a 6 round boxing fight or an 8 rounder or whatever. So um, yeah, it's an intriguing fight. I'm looking forward to it. We don't got much to look forward to. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is coming up in August, and it is a Sunday pay-per-view. So yeah, that's my take on the whole thing.
Okay, before I go to 503, salute to Strong Island, salute to Tay Tay Brown, salute. She said good morning. Oh no, over an MMA fighter. Salute to PGH, Big Dog. Oh yeah. And y'all know, man. Oh yeah. Y'all make sure y'all check out Boxing Night Court. The last episode we going on today, 5 p.m. Man, we got some other cases for y'all. 503, man. What you think about the festivities of Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley, man, and what you think about it?
What you said, bro? You was breaking up.
You hear me? Y'all hear me? I'm clear. I'm
Yeah,
clear.
you good? You good?
All
Yeah,
right.
you good. You good. You good now. What you was saying? You said Jake Paul.
Yeah, Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley. What you think about the press conference and the fight and all of that good stuff? Yeah, break it
Uh,
down.
oh, yeah, Jake Paul, bro. That was yeah, Jake Paul gonna be a good one, man. I wouldn't say he's a new face of boxing just yet, but he definitely morphing into something that we ain't never seen before.
503, before you go, I got a surprise for you. I forgot to bring
Yeah,
that up before I let you go. Guess who's on the undercard?
I already know Montana Love
Montana Love
and Charles Conwell.
yep. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go.
Yeah, I'm already knowing, bro. I'm already knowing. Um, it's gonna be interesting. You know what I'm saying? I think for the most part, we have to salute Jake Paul for this. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what really can you say? Because the
Facts. The
man,
Cleveland brothers is eating.
yeah,
The other
yeah,
Cleveland brothers is eating.
And we have females back on a PBC
yeah,
showcase.
yup,
It took Jake
yup,
Paul to do that. Go ahead.
yup. Oh, that's a fact, my boy. I can't. You know what I'm saying? As bad as you might want to talk trash about Jake Paul, you really can't find nothing to say bad about him. You know what I'm saying? Besides the fact that what he ain't fought a real boxer. But shit, I mean Tyron Woodley is still a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? Former UFC champion. I mean, Really, I'm excited about this fight, bro. Will I order the fight? Probably. I probably will. You know what I'm saying? 8 times out of 10, I'll probably get it. You know what I'm saying? On a Sunday. You know what I'm saying? It might be a cool little $50 or something. They might start him off at 50.
I noticed that if they do it around like that price range, it
Enjoy
turned
this
out better.
because yeah, for the most part, you definitely got to enjoy this because Jake Paul is doing what these other boxers ain't doing, which is putting his hometown fighters in good positions. He putting women's in good positions. You feel me? So I'm happy for everybody that's gonna be a part of this card because there's gonna be a lot of different type of fans pulling up to this fight and watching this fight. You're gonna have a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like a motherfucking ice cream sundae. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have some cherries, you know what I'm saying, some nuts, chocolate syrup, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a little bit of everything on this bitch. You feel me? You're gonna have your diehard boxing fans, you're gonna have your Ohio boxing fans, you're gonna have your YouTubers, TikTokers, social media, Jake Paul fans. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have your Puerto Rican fans, dudes like Cano Loco, who support Serrano. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a little bit of everything. Then you gonna have dudes like us who fuck with Montana Love, you know what I'm saying? That fuck with Charles Conwell. You feel me? And then you gonna have motherfuckers that just wanna watch Jake Paul. Or you gonna have dudes like Woodley, or UFC dudes who fuck with Tyron Woodley. Because he got a good fan base. And he from Missouri. You know what I'm saying? So that's all. Bro, that is a Ohio, you know what I'm saying, punch bowl fight. Like that's strictly for the Midwest. That's Ohio versus Missouri. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna I expect that motherfucker to be at least 80% packed. I'm not saying Jake Paul gonna sell it out or he gonna do this, he gonna do that. He gonna put some asses in the seats though. Montana Love gonna put some asses in the seats. Tyron Woodley gonna put some asses in the seats, and I think Serrano will put some asses in the seats. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna have motherfuckers coming from all over the place, bro, to watch that. You feel me? It's gonna be a real good event. I'm so excited for so excited. I'm so excited for this fight, bro. I really am, man. Now, I hope we ain't doing no early predictions of who I think gonna win, man. Because I'm back and forth like windshield wipers, bro. You know what I'm saying? One minute I feel like Jake Paul gonna knock him out, then I might feel like Wooly gonna get him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this is a good fight for August, man. This the week after Earl Spence Pacquiao, another good fight in August. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna be all right, man. We gonna be all right, man. This is something to keep us entertained. You know what I'm saying? Before we get to the last quarter in boxing, before we get to see Wilder Fury, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, man, this a cool fight, man.
Shit,
I'm excited
if
for
we
this
see
fight.
Wilder Fury,
Well, they rescheduled it, so we gonna see.
um, yeah, let me talk about it. I liked it, the press conference. I like that little mascot that Jake Paul, the robot. I forgot what he called it, the knockout bot. I don't remember what the hell he called the robot. But I think that's dope. You know what I mean? I think that's real appealing to like the kids. I was watching a press conference and I was watching my little nephew for a little while and he liked it, the robot. So I was like, oh, okay, so that mascot shit really did. You know, I had the same idea, but it really like not a robot though. But I think that that's real appealing to the kids. I like the step that he's taking. I like the fact that Charles Conwell and Montana Love, two Cleveland dudes. I think all of them was probably born in that same hospital. So I think that's dope. Uh, he's putting his other Cleveland brothers on. Shit, all he missing is Cat Williams. Jake Paul, get Cat Williams to walk you out, bro. Then you really Cleveland. Then you really Cleveland, Ohio to me. You get Cat Williams to walk you out, you got it, bro.
You gonna have MGK.
You get somebody from Ohio to really, you know what I mean, that's a celebrity that really fuck with you, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean, walk you out or some shit. You got it, bro. But shout out to him. I think that, like 503 said, he really rep it. Let me get in this chat real quick, man. I'm sorry I missed y'all. Tay Tay says she'll be there. Big Texas. Yo, what's popping? Shade Girl, salute Queen. Jay Everything. You predicted, wish I put money on a. You predicted it, wish I put money on a draw. Yo, y'all should have. Yo, we gonna get into that, Jay. Everything we talk about. We talk about Jake and Tyrone Woodley right now, and I also think that it is dope that it's two Midwesterners battling each other. It's on some battle rap shit to me. You know what I mean? I think it's definitely Missouri versus Ohio. I think that this is a dope one, man. And Tyrone Woodley is talking real crazy. His mom talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? I just only thing that I think that I do think that Jake is gonna go some rounds this time. But ultimately, I gotta keep it real. Even though Tyrone Woodley does have a bot, which I'm not surprised because of where he from. I'm not surprised he got somewhat of a boxing background and shit like that, kind of like him, like Jake a little bit. It's not nothing crazy, kind of like McGregor. Little amateur joints, nothing crazy, excuse me. I just think that I still think Jake, I don't know, man, he been too active for me, bro. And Tyrone Woodley, they told me before he left he was losing. Tay Tay, you in the chat, let me know if I'm right or if I'm wrong. Like what or y'all on the panel. Like somebody told me, like his last couple fights before he did this boxing shit, he lost.
Yeah, he was getting stopped.
And you getting stopped. So even if I like Tyrone Woodley, I can't go with my heart. I gotta go with my mind in this one. I gotta go with Jake Paul. Jake Paul a little bit bigger. He's just I don't know. I just feel like he's getting more used to the ring. He already had to deal with a loss in his last fight. It's still fight, so he's actually kind of going through the whole damn what's that word I'm looking for?
Adversity?
Nah. He's going through the whole orientation. What's another word for he going through the whole, you know what I mean, as a boxer, you know what I mean, because that's like me just me being a boxer and trying to train, you know what I mean, one of my peoples and to become making them turn into a pro boxer. Wouldn't that be some crazy shit? Me managing my own career and training somebody else, you know what I mean, and then like, you know, they coming out of nowhere and then they happen to deal, God forbid, with somebody they lost, and then they still got to fight that night and stuff like that. He's kind of going through that whole, like I said, orientation of being a boxer. If you ask me, already. His best friend that was a security guard had passed away. I forgot his name, and he had to deal with that. So I don't know. I just think that Jake Paul, even though he don't look like he's the smartest, I think that he's strong mentally in that boxing ring. And that's all the fuck that matters to me. The person that's stronger mentally, when you see another physical presence in front of you and you don't get fatigued because of that, you know, because you may be a little nervous and stuff. Because nervous energy is the worst when you fighting somebody, bro. You could be in shape as a motherfucker, but that nervous energy get to you. Shoot, you stand there, motherfucker, like me. I ain't a scary looking motherfucker, but you probably know what I could do, so you gonna get scared off of that. Like I ain't gonna throw too many punches. Act gonna catch me at the shot. I know what Act trying to like shit like that. Shit like Charlo was trying to do, and it didn't really work out. But we gonna get into that. Salute to Box fan. I see y'all coming through in here, man. I'm looking forward to the fight. But let me ask y'all before we move on to what we really came to talk about. Who do y'all got in this fight? 503. Who do you got? You got Tyron Woodley. It's not a final pick, so it's not nothing. But I don't care. I want this on the pick'ems. I don't give a good goddamn. We are voting for this since y'all always like voting, and I'm pretty sure all y'all gonna pick that we gotta pick these fights. It's boxing, so. But who y'all got right now? It don't count, obviously. Now we not in the fight. We not even in August yet. But
Yeah. But shit, I mean, shit, it's coming. Before you know it, man, this fight gonna been and crept up on us. Honestly, bro, I'm kind of like you. You know what I'm saying? Because this is boxing, so you still got to play the. You know what I'm saying? Outside the ring, niggas is gonna play that race shit. You feel me? But inside the ring is man versus man. You feel me? Um, this fight got a lot of different elements to it. You know what I'm saying? It got the boxing UFC shit going. You know what I'm saying? They got the Midwest thing going. You know what I'm saying? Both these dudes, honestly, I don't think they like each other that much, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta remember how this fight transpired. Uh, Wooly showed up. He pulled up with the smoke like a real Ohio dude. He was on some AB shit. You know what I'm saying? He was like, nigga, he was like, boy, I do this. I do this for real. What you talking about? You remember? You know what I'm saying? When he bro, I fuck with Tyron Woodley. You know what I'm saying? Even though he had a bad ending to his UFC career, the man motherfucking pulled up on Jake Paul when he was getting ready for Ben Askren. You feel me? Him and Tyron Woodley and Ben Askren is real homie. And you know what I'm saying? He said, nigga, I'll stop you. Jake Paul, like, come on, bro.
what you
You do
feel
this for
about him saying the whole MMA world is rooting against him, Jake Paul?
That's a fact. Bro, Jake Paul, it's like Jake Paul versus everybody right now. It ain't just the MMA world. So you got some boxing niggas that fuck with him, but majority of the boxers, bro, you know what I'm saying? I say it's like
I noticed that the Ohio dudes don't got a problem with him. I'll be
to
checking out
me,
all the interviews with all the Ohio dudes. The Ohio boxers, they don't really care.
yeah, yeah, bro,
They on code. They don't really care. They think he can do what he wants. It's making, you know what I mean, it's bringing light on their areas. So
right. So for me, bro, it's like 60-40 for the boxers, but man, them MMA niggas don't like Jake Paul because you gotta think about it, bro. This nigga Jake Paul came in the game, bro, making his first fight, bro. He made more money than most of the UFC niggas make, bro, in one fight. You know what I'm saying? He made that. He
he
did
make
that.
more money than a lot of boxers make.
Yeah. So
That's
I'm saying,
contenders.
yeah. Nigga got a bag from Triller. He opened up that Triller door for niggas to get money out of Triller. You see what Tiafimo doing over there with Triller, and I think this fight got a lot of different elements to it, man. Today, I would say, man, I'm leaning more towards Jake Paul, bro. I'm leaning more towards Jake Paul. I think Jake Paul is coming into his own form. He becoming a better boxer. I think he got a pretty good, solid team. Um, but like I say, you know what I'm saying? Mayweather could definitely, Woolley could definitely pull a upset because uh, he come from a boxing background too, and he didn't knock a lot of motherfuckers out in UFC with his hands. So he could definitely pull an upset on Jake Paul in his backyard. Uh, but right now, man, I'm leaning slightly towards Jake Paul just based off of, like you say, bro, activity, uh, experience. And that's crazy. I'm saying experience for Jake Paul, but Jake Paul do got better boxing experience because he been boxing You know what I'm saying, more than Willie. So I gotta get the experience thing to him. Willie, but he was a fighter. It's a difference. Willie got the fighting experience. Jake Paul got the boxing experience. Uh, Now, who I think having a better count, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do more research on that. But I know both these dudes is training, and I know Willie is working with. You know what I'm saying. I seen Willie working with Mayweather. You know what I'm saying, getting advice from James Tony.
I was
Working with,
I was I was gonna ask Steels about that. I'm mad you brought that
yeah,
up. I knew you knew
yeah.
about that. I was gonna ask how you feel. Well, since you brought it up, how you feel about that? Him working with Mayweather and Mayweather reaching out to him. And KG, let me know in the chat if you're still there. If you need a link, if you want to come on.
Yeah, man, niggas want to see Willie win, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say like some boxing motherfuckers, like some of the current boxers in boxing that's already, you know what I'm saying, set and making money, like dudes like Charlo, AB, them type guys, they don't really care. They, you know what I'm saying, about what Jake Paul doing. But like dudes like Mayweather and Tony and a lot of guys, man, they want to see Jake Paul lose, bro. They want to see Jake Paul lose. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna just say it, bro. Jake Paul is a crossover star. He's crossed over from YouTube and entertainment to now he's an active fighter. I'm not saying he a real champion or he gonna be like a Canelo or Earl Spencer like that. No, but
Hold it down real quick, 503, and salute Jelly Bean. Hold it down real quick. I'm gonna send KG the link real quick. So hold it down for me. My fault.
okay, okay, yeah, man. But I'm gonna offer the cook in a minute. I just want to say this, man. I'm leaning more towards Jake Paul right now in the current state of the whole entire situation. I think for the most part, bro, you gotta respect Jake Paul and what he doing. You know what I'm saying? He got what 3-4 fights already. This is Willie first fight that you got to play that into factor. But like I say, Willie could definitely come up in here and upset the apple cart. You know what I'm saying? Also, if you want to cook on that, bro, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, my thoughts. Um, I view this for Jake Paul as merely a stepping stone, as a part of his boxing career. Um, Teron Woodley is merely just a stepping stone. Let's be real, and he's being cleverly used as a stepping stone. Once again, another former MMA fighter. We know that the MMA community has grown exponentially, and they have a large fan base. Um, you look at some of their lives, their conferences, their weigh-ins for the UFC, and even Bellator. There's tens of thousands of people watching that. The clever Jake Paul is tapping into that market and bringing in some of those tens of thousands of fans over to the boxing world, using Teron Woodley as a stepping stone. I heard statements from Jake Paul saying that in the future he wants Canelo. Is that cap? Or is that really a
Yo,
possibility in the
that's
future?
crazy. He did. He said in like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
He want to end it. That yo,
Is
that's
that
the right.
really, is that cap or is that really a
How does he?
possibility?
How does he 503 23? Might be perfect.
I mean, he did,
Yeah, yeah,
he about
yeah, yeah. He
23,
young.
24. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So if he continues on that path, and strategically fights different opponents to create his notoriety, 2-3 years down the road, Canelo might look at Jake Paul as an attractive exhibition. Canelo might look at him as an attractive opponent at cruiserweight. I mean, for all we know, the WBC might put out a belt at cruiserweight for Jake Paul and Canelo to fight. How about that? You know what I mean? So I think once again to bring it on back, Woodley's a stepping stone, and Jake Paul's been living the boxing life for some years now, while Woodley's been off and on with it. You know what I mean? And that's where this takes precedence. Boxing life. Jake Paul has definitely the size advantages as well. The way I see this fight playing out is that we'll see a more cautious Jake Paul because he understands that Woodley has hands. We'll see a lot more jabbing from Jake Paul, and I think he will be extended a couple more rounds than we're usually accustomed to seeing him. But in the end, I think Jake Paul will get that stoppage, will get that knockout of Tyron Woodley, because once again, Woodley's merely just a stepping stone in Jake Paul's boxing career. They're not putting him on pay-per-view on Sunday to have him lose to Tyron Woodley like that. You know what I mean? He's an opponent, and opponents get knocked out as such, just like Anthony Giga did. And I foolishly put my money on him or put my pick on him.
Whoa. We gonna get into that.
I'm just making a metaphor, my nigga. But I'll conclude with that.
Salute the KG. KG, tell the people where they can find yourself at, and let the people know how you feel about Tyron Woodley and Jake Paul.
Shit, man, y'all already know where to find me, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all find me on the Beltway bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? Especially tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We only 4:15 tomorrow Eastern Standard Time. Tyron Woodley and Jake Paul.
Yeah, that's a baby brother.
As of now, you know what I'm saying? I'm on the fence, but my shoes are on the same side as them. Tyron Woodley's on right now.
You know about MMA, so break that down, like if you can. For
like
us.
Like I said, the striking is different. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's a little more caution is thrown to the wind with MMA fighters. You know what I'm saying? In boxing, you're more calculated. You got tighter elbows. Everything is, you know what I'm saying, is more precise. I heard what 503 said that Jake Paul is, you know what I'm saying, more so into boxing right now, but Tyron Woodley, you know what I'm saying, striking was one of his classes. You know what I'm saying? And that's 15, 20-year career. You know what I'm saying? He's been doing this. You know
so KG, can I ask you?
What's up?
They said the same thing about McGregor and Mayweather, even though I know that's a different scenario. I know that's a completely different scenario.
Different styles. You know what I'm saying? Because you can watch McGregor. McGregor, he likes to fancy his work. He likes to throw a punch, able to look back and see what it did to you. You know what I'm saying? Woodley, on the other hand, when he's throwing, you see all that damn energy thrown into, you know what I'm saying, maybe one punch when he knows he has you hurt. He's not looking to pose. You know what I'm saying? Conor McGregor, with his wide stance, he throws it straight, sit back, pose. Because he knows he's accurate. You know what I'm saying? It's a different style. You know what I'm saying? And the way Floyd fought McGregor, Floyd had to fight him that way. Because if he didn't, we would have had a damn boring ass fucking damn exhibition or 50 fight. Because everybody would have been staying on the outside. Floyd would have been sitting back plodding. McGregor would have been sitting back plodding. Floyd had to bring the fight to damn McGregor to bring that damn, you know what I'm saying, to bring it out of him, and they're going to shorten that gas tank. Paul doesn't have that damn wherewithal to damn do that to a Woodley. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's kind of hard right now because I don't know if the fix is in, and it's here to catapult this kid that actually they're gonna beat an actual striker. You know what I'm saying? Or Tyron, you know what I'm saying, is gonna come in this bitch and they're gonna say, man, this shit ain't play like he said. He said, bro, you actually dealing with a grown man right now.
Hold up,
You know
family. Hold up, family. Like, come on, man. Woodley is not going to be able to take it to the ground when he's dog tired and rest.
No, he's not gonna be able to take it to the ground.
I mean, so what are you talking about, bro?
But what's the alternative to that in boxing? Clinching, holding on. Can Dagon Paul deal with that? You know what I'm saying? He's still a strong individual. You know what I'm saying? So that wrestling does come into play when it comes into the clinching. If I get into a clinch with you, if I am tired, I know how to damn sap your damn shoulders. I know how to sap your arms. I know how to damn get the gas out of you if I lean on you, especially if I got a referee that's going to allow it. So yeah, like I said, we can't damn count out.
I'm the type of person I like that. I
Mm-hmm.
want you to do that because like I said, I fight in the shell anyway
Mm-hmm.
when I fight on the inside. You know what I mean? Keep that chin tucked behind the shoulder, and then the other hand to block the left hooks and the uppercuts. You know, so
Yeah, so like the cat that Paul fought before Woodley, that dude was never known as a fucking striker. This dude got knocked out in the first 3 seconds of a fight.
do you think Woodley would be able to go on the inside?
He's gonna have to work for it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, with Paul, to me, like I said, he has four professional. This would be his fourth professional fight, right? Or third? Which one is it? Somebody? Anybody? Well, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, somebody probably trying to look it up. He
Or,
Oh,
cooked
yeah,
it.
no, this will be his fourth.
okay, but either way, he still has like a boxing skill set of a preemie fucking amateur fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just getting in. I'm strong. He's only damn privy to have a fucking damn strong ass training team behind him. A lot of guys, we come out. You already know. Coming from the ground, we coming from whoever got a towel over their shoulder sometimes. You know what I'm saying? He's actually been in the gym with, you know what I'm saying, some greats. So that's his leg up. But they can't fight for him in the ring. You know what I'm saying? They can't damn show him what adversity is when you get your bell rung. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but I do agree that you do got to deal with adversity even in sparring, though.
Yeah, true.
Sparring is experience because Mel actually talked about that. Said that
Mm-hmm.
he sparred somebody just like Castaño,
Okay.
and that's why he fought like that.
Mm-hmm. But same thing. We can go spar 50 to 100 rounds. You still gotta damn make that show up on fight night. And we see a lot of guys damn look good in
But
sparring, come up on fight night and don't
you
look the same.
you're right, and then it's vice versa. It's a double-edged sword,
That
KG.
is
I'm
true.
gonna say because there be dudes that look very average in sparring, and they fucking crazy when it comes to the night of the fight.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, we really don't know what we're dealing with. Like I said, and with Woodley them signing on with them, you know what I'm saying, getting tutelage from Floyd, that's teaching him not more so tricks, but more so, hey man, we old. Use timing against this kid. Use your patience against this kid. We know you still got, you know what I'm saying, the power is the last thing to go. We know you still got that, but you're dealing with a kid that's coming out here to be an animal. Let him daggone fucking damn blow his load. You know what I'm saying? Let him daggone get all that shit up out of him. And then when you find your pockets, and I think those are the conversations that Floyd is having with Woodley. Look for your damn opportunities and damn, you know what I'm saying, coast it from there. You're gonna see the spots where you can then get this kid. And when you do hurt him, stay composed because we already know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm on the fence right now until we make the final decision, but my shoes are on the same side as them Woodley right now.
KG, don't go with your heart, man. You know you go with your heart a lot. You at the area, you know you from Richmond, you from where my grandma from, you know. So
Yeah, man.
you gonna go with your heart. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man. I won my guy last night too. You know what I'm saying? With my heart.
You know what? You know what? Since we held it off for so long, you know what I mean, and I won 503. I don't know he having a fight with the internet over there in San Antonio. Guess San Antonio ain't got good reception. I know when I go over there. Salute to KP from KC. Salute, bro. I ain't see you in a little minute. I mean, he said Paul going KO Woodley G. See, he know.
Hey man, you know me, man.
I ain't mad at you.
I'm just going off because, like I said,
but you said right now you can end up changing.
Yeah, right now
you can end up changing.
But look at the cat that Paul fought before Woodley. How many knockouts with his hands did this guy have? But look at Woodley. You know what I'm saying? He was on a streak at one point. So like I said, so at the end of the day, he actually has a puncher's chance. Nate Robinson didn't. You know what I'm saying? The last guy didn't. I see this shit happening. You know what
But
I'm
the
saying?
other guy, Ben Askren, was an MMA dude.
But he was a wrestler. He wasn't known
Yeah,
like
that's
bro. He
true.
was
That's
yeah.
true.
He
That's
wasn't
true.
known
That's
as a
true.
puncher.
He
You know what I'm
was. Yeah.
saying?
He
Yeah.
I think he
So
from
that's why I said
Minnesota. You know, Minnesota
Woodley.
produced a lot of wrestlers. So.
Yeah. So Woodley is the closest thing to you know what I'm saying boxing right now. We're going to get with you know what I'm saying facing Paul until he actually gets in there with an actual boxer. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's what's next. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, the kid is trying to blaze his own trail. I ain't knocking him for it, man. Go get your money, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, the kids that's there mad and everybody else is mad. Just take notes, man. Promote yourself. Put yourself out here. Gain a following. That's where the money. That's where the bags gonna come from. You got to be braggadocious to a certain extent. Humble ain't gonna get you there. You know what I'm saying? Being all the way coming in the door, the villain ain't gonna get you there. You know what I'm saying? Coming off cold ain't gonna get you there. You got to damn have a core fucking base. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna really damn push yourself even the days you don't want to. And you got to push yourself seem like harder with that side of the damn realm than actually what your skill set is when it comes to boxing. If you want the bag. You know what I'm saying? And I don't knock the Paul brothers for that. You know what I'm saying?
You
But I
right.
still don't
You right. KG, go ahead.
I still don't fully respect it because they haven't fought boxers. You know what I'm saying? The big brother fought a boxer, but he's retired, so it was labeled an expedition. You know what I'm saying? So man, it's just man, go get your money. Stop hating. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know how I felt then when the whole started, this shit started. I was like, man, what the fuck is this circus bullshit? It's circus still, but bro, the kid, I can see he's actually taking this shit serious. His mouth is then what sounds then what makes it sound off. You know what I'm saying? Got your hat. Where y'all at, man? Y'all got that dead space, man. I felt
You on mute, champ?
Yeah. Nah. I was fighting with the mute button. But let's go on to the festivities, man. Jermell Charlo, Brian Castaño card. Let's get into that. Salute to my brother Cadillac Red. I see you in the chat. 503, man, come back, man. We really want your opinion on this. It was a lot of double points being given out last night. Few brothers' crystal balls was working in certain fights. Crystal balls was definitely working, and you know what I mean. We was able to see into the future, and certain things happen.
see
So
our fellas junk could have balanced out damn if he had went with Baroli.
he, me and him got it right, even though that didn't count at the first fight. Vidal,
Yeah. But I'm saying
he,
I'm talking about the Rolly and the Idget fight.
yeah. We go get it. I want to talk about all of it. I want to talk about what steals because I just heard from you, KG. I'm gonna go to steals first. What'd you think about Aleem and Vidal?
That was a pretty good opening appetizer, definitely. Um, I know a lot of us wasn't familiar with Amilcar Vidal, but I likened him to a shorter version of Sebastian Fundora, and he kind of looked like that to me last night as well. A guy that doesn't use his length and his reach, but chooses to fight more in the trenches, fight more inside. One thing criticism I have of him is like he does try to rely on his one punching power, but he throws punches just in spots like or he doesn't throw punches in combination. Um, he also has to me he resembles David Benavides in spots, but doesn't have the hand speed or throw combinations with any type of regularity like David Benavides. You know what I mean? But that definitely should be his model to look at as a fighter that he wants to progress to be. But Emmanuel Alim came in there. A lot of us thought that he was going to get stopped, and he he rolled it out, man. He has some real dog in him. He utilized the whole ring in that fight. Good lateral movement, and then at points he was in the trenches, uh, getting getting the better out of Vidal on the inside, making nice little angles and whatnot. Um, it, it was unfortunate. I think it was if you're gonna call anything a draw that night, I would have gave that fight a draw. I think Emmanuel Alim was deserving of, if not a draw, the a split decision win. But of course, Vidal's the undefeated house fighter that PBC is somewhat trying to hype up and market. He has the looks, the height, and the so-called punching power and whatnot. So he got the decision. You know what I mean? But once again, it was a good, appetizing, opening fight, action packed, back and forth and whatnot. Aleem showed a lot. We'll probably see Aleem again. He'll be probably placed in there as an opponent. Unfortunately, when you're viewed as the opponent, you almost got to knock out the house fighter or dominate in a more dominating fashion. And it was a very close fight to call. Unfortunately, to the detriment of Aleem, he didn't get the decision. But that's my take on that fight.
Salute to Bruce Golds, my OG. KG, man, go ahead, break it down. Break down the situation.
KG, you there?
KG.
Yeah, I'm here. My bad. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, my bad. Yeah, I was saying where I was last night, and a few thunderstorms came through, so I didn't get a chance to see a lot of the card. You know what I'm saying? And when I did, I seen it like in bits and pieces. And the bits and pieces that I saw my brother damn, you know what I'm saying, Emmanuel Lean damn putting up a pretty good fight. You know what I'm saying? But I seen Buddy them landing the more solid punches. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know that's what sells. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I what our fella said, you know what I'm saying, that fight could possibly being a draw. You know what I'm saying? But the spots that I did see, I saw them. You know what I'm saying? Forgive me for getting them the kid's name. You know what I'm saying? But I did see him actually seem like he was putting in a little bit more work. You know what I'm saying? And he was able. You know what I'm saying? I think he was able to edge it. You know what I'm saying? Closely. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Good fight from them, brother, my brother Lean, because nobody them had, you know what I'm saying, counted him in this fight pretty much anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because of the fact that he's a short damn 168 pounder. You know what I'm saying? And it's a ladder to climb with him. You know what I'm saying? Because he likes to hook, and then he finds himself hooking with hookers, and they're usually taller than him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad he was able to. You know what I'm saying? He pulled. You know what I'm saying? Made it through this fight and showed that he still got that damn grit and that dog that I seen in him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Dancing around in, you know what I'm saying, ninth dimension. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I thought, excuse me, y'all. I thought it was a good, well contested fight. Aleem really was using the ring good in the beginning. He kind of kept switching back and forth to sometime going inside and then sometime boxing on the outside. And there was a particular time where I thought he was going to go where he got hit to the body and he bit down and he still was able to persevere. That motherfucker willpower was crazy. I gotta give Emmanuel Aleem credit, man. He showed me a lot of goddamn willpower, man. His central power battery was charged. That shit was fully charged. I didn't think it was, but it was. And I could see it being a draw, I did. I slightly edged Vidal. It was very slightly, only because he was landing the cleaner punches, kind of like what KG was alluding to. But still, in all, it was a great fight. Might have been fight of the night. Um, Salute to Vidal and Emmanuel Lean, man. Definitely want to see them two brothers again. He got nothing to hold his head down about. Now let's get into the co-main. KG, you want to talk about did you get to you ain't really get to see it, right? Rolly?
I saw a lot of that fight, and I saw
Oh,
that one
okay.
in spot. And I saw that one in spots also. But
Go ahead.
from what I saw, and I wanted to say this tomorrow the Beltway, but this shit's funny to me, man. You remember how in the first Tyson Fury and Wilder fight they said Fury didn't have his gloves all the way on, like his hand wasn't all the way in the glove. Y'all remember that?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Rolly had too much of the glove on because he was under the influence that the glove made it to his elbow. You know what I'm saying? Because every punch he threw, it seemed like his elbow was a part of the punch. You know what I'm saying?
facts.
And I'm like, somebody need to check those gloves because he has them on his hands are too far into him or something because they're touching his elbows. Because and I saw our fella leave it in the group chat. Said, man, he said, what you say? He was a dirty piece of shit.
Yeah, I can't stand rolling, man.
Man, look, the footage that I seen on Rolly and the information that I got from Rolly before this fight, Rolly didn't look nothing like he did in that fight. Basically, you're saying exactly what me and Ack was saying, how guys look a certain way. Rolly looked fucking good in some of those sparring sessions that I seen. He was actually on his toes, looking like a boxer. Last night, man, I'm like, bro, it looked like he just went right back to the old damn ammo can and said, hey, this is how I fight. This is the, you know what I'm saying? This is how I get down. And that shit was ugly, man. It was an ugly fight. You know what I'm saying? But he got the job done. And the referee was a little incompetent to know what you know what I'm saying, to know what the fuck was really going on, or maybe he was paid to. But who knows, man? You know what I'm saying? Rolly is something else, man. And I ain't gonna touch on what he talked about after the fight, but yeah, but that's pretty much my assessment on Rolly. He overwhelmed this guy. And yeah.
Steels, go ahead.
Yeah, Rolly to me, he has a funny looking jab. It's like an L. It's his elbows bent when he throws it. It's weird. You know what I mean? But with that being said, the straight left hand behind it comes rapid fire, and it is straight and resolute. So I give him that. But he needs to work on the jab, and to me, it's very, very slow. Um,
Nah, he's a righty. Steels.
my bad.
Yidges is what's the left.
But Yidget was having his spots, and that's where I think the dirtiness started to come in at play because um Romero was getting frustrated. We seen Gidget get thrown to the ground. We seen Gidget get fouled with a rabbit punch behind his head, which was penalized by the referee. But instead of giving him a break or giving him some time to recover, the referee egregiously called the action back on. You know what I mean? And then that resulted in a knockdown 5 seconds later. So I felt that was definitely unfair. You know what I mean? And a poor decision from the referee not protecting the fighter in a situation like that, especially after he was obviously fouled and the opponent was penalized for it. You know what I mean? So after that, that was like the beginning of the end, pretty much. Once again, it was unfortunate. Yidget was doing some landing his shots on Rolly Romero. He was getting beat the whole fight, mind you. I'm not saying that Yijit was highly competitive, but he was making a stand in that round before the fouls ensued. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, um, Rolly Romero got that stoppage that most people expecting him to get. Um, at the end of the fight, he calls out Tank, and it's hard to me to think if he's really serious about that or if he was just trolling. But if he's really real about this Tank fight, I don't mind seeing it. You know what I mean? And to be honest, I'd rather see him fight Tank as opposed to Eastside Cruz. You know what I mean? The build up, um, the the size that he says he wants to go to 140. He just fought a 140 pounder and did him dirty. You know what I mean? So let's see what you can do with Tank. I definitely am on board to seeing that fight next in October. I hope it's made. It's an in-house fight, nonetheless. Um, both fighters, of course, on TMT. So make it happen. Why not? You know what I mean?
I agree, Bruce Goals. He said, I like Rolly's attitude. Always mean, never smiles. That's a fact. He got like the meanest stare in boxing. Gotta keep it real. Even if you don't take him seriously, he keep that stare the whole fight, all the way up until he probably go when he leave out of the building, he probably still like that. But I got double points in this fight. My crystal ball was the one that worked in this fight. I know they don't like it. I said seventh round. I seen sevens. I don't know, man. Maybe my boy, I don't know. It was one of them days. I was like seventh round, and sure enough, seventh round. So salute to my Cuban brother Rolly. I'ma thank you for the double points, brother. They
Man, I
don't
think
like it.
you
I
said
got
round
out.
seven. Man, cut it out, Rack. Man, you said round seven. It wasn't no damn lucky shit. You said round seven because Mac said round eight. You said I'm gonna pick a round before Mac.
I ain't want to pick this. Nah.
That's
But I
exactly what
said
you said.
I
That's exactly what you said.
did. But
Want no
I
crystal ball
still,
shit.
I did say seven. I did say before I even said that I see seven though. I said I'm gonna pick a round before Mac, and I said, y'all right. I'm not saying that, but I did say I see seven, and you know what I mean. My boy got him out of there in seven. It's not even just the fact that I picked the right round. Got to remember this was a side bet for if we gonna put Cubans on night court.
That's true. That's true.
So I won. It was like a double. Even I got double points plus it was a double win.
Hmm.
If you pay attention, you know what I'm saying. Because now, what I mean, all that is debunked. That rigging down, all of that, that's off the grid. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Rolly. I'm really proud of my brother. Yeah, it wasn't neat, but sometimes ain't gotta be so neat and clean to get the job done. Sometimes you gotta get a little rough in there. Yijik was trying to run around this shit like a little bunny rabbit. So we had to tame him, get him out of there in the seventh. And as far as the Tank fight, I agree 100% what our fella said. I much rather see him versus Tank than seeing him versus, and it's an in-house fight. And you say you only want to make fights in-house and all of that. He said he knocked out on even though the 140 pounder, I feel like that Tank knocked out is way better. Uh, Yijit, he did present some difficulties at certain points in the fight, but I think ultimately Rolly did a good job of getting him out of there. And then he hurt him and knocked him down. Uh, uh, I forgot what other round. It was like the end. It was at the bell. And yeah, man. But outside of that, man, um, I do want to see him against Tank. I don't care if it's at 140 or 135. I want to see him against Tank. He got that belt. So can he honor that? Can he get that fight? Stills?
against Tank.
Yeah,
If
at
he can,
35.
um, if- who knows if they want to put him up against and get him his first loss. Who knows how they're looking at Rolly right now? But Michelle Rivera, young Ali, will be another a nice opponent at 135 for him as well, who's also an in-house
Mm,
fighter.
mm, you're right. You're right.
Like
That's a
a
good
good
point.
a good fight for Tank or a good fight for Rolly?
Both.
Rolly,
I
I
think
think that's a
Rolly
good. Yeah,
I
that
think
is
it's a
a
good
better
fight for
fight.
Rolly. That's a better fight
Yeah,
for Rolly because I
yeah,
think he'll get
yeah,
educated here. Yeah,
yeah. Yep,
yeah.
yep. I agree. I agree with KG. It is a better fight for Rolly. Yep.
Uh, uh,
Yeah, and I think it's realistic. But I don't know how Mayweather, like you said, steals. I don't know how he moving. I don't know how like he feel about throwing his fighters in right now. Whether I don't know. I don't know. But let's get off of that one. I guess we at the main event. Let's talk about it, fellas. KG, man, what you think about Charlo?
um, Styles make fights. Styles make fights. You know what I'm saying? And I saw this fight in spots also, and the spots that I saw were concerning. And then at one point in time, I seen the group chat where Red had said something to the effect of, "Is Charlo winning this fight?" And he had a lot of question marks behind it. So I was like, "Damn!" So that kind of put the spots that I was seeing in this fight kind of into perspective. I'm like, "What's going on?" And then I seen that scorecard that said 117 to 111. So I'm like, "Well, maybe it can't be that too far fetched." I said they said it's a split decision. I said maybe he's gonna get the split. Then the draw happened. So I was like, I gotta actually go back and watch this fucking fight. You know what I'm saying? Because the spots that I saw, Castanos was looking good. You know what I'm saying? And I can see them, they was actually trading. So I'm just like, damn, I'm like, Charlo's not go down, you know what I'm saying? I don't, it was like I was stuck. Cause like I said, where I was, it was a thunderstorm. So I really couldn't damn gauge the fight the way I really, really wanted to. Cause when I damn got to really see it, I saw it from the 10th round to the finish. You know what I'm saying? And I was still damn fucking damn stuck as the fight how it was still damn being traded back and forth like that. I'm like, and then when I seen the numbers, I'm like, this guy threw more and he landed more. I'm like, I really got to go back and revisit this. You know what I'm saying? So y'all damn clean me up and let me know if this was a classic fight or not. Or you know what I'm saying, shit this fight gone to Castanos or the draw was warranted. Or did Mel damn pull this off? Because I like I said, educate me before I go back to them, you know what I'm saying, actually get the full view of it.
Stills, you want to talk about it?
indeed. Let me remind everybody, I called this fight a draw. You know what I mean? What Thursday, Friday, whatever, and we hit there. We have it a draw. Hopefully, I called a rematch. We'll be seeing a rematch on. I called that on Friday as well. Hopefully, that will come to a fruition. Now, the fight itself, I had Castano winning.
Mm.
I had Castano winning. The argument is, oh, Castano was hurt multiple times, three, four times. But the argument against that is that Castano was backing up Jamel Charlo uh, in multiple rounds, effectively landing combinations, punches to the body, landing his right hand at will. Um, the punch stats are there, and this definitely was Mel Charlo's toughest fight. Um, and it's a fight I believe he lost. You know what I mean? They say
My boy
uh,
Super Ugly thought the same thing. Go ahead.
they say Castano didn't throw the same amount of punches that he was accustomed to throwing, but they it's almost like because of the ignorance of knowing his career, knowing what type of fighter he is, they pigeonhole him into one category as just being a presser fighter. Whereas if you look at the Patrick Teixeira fight, he was able to snatch that belt and beat Patrick Teixeira at times off of his back foot. At times, he was using counterpunching to beat Patrick Teixeira because Teixeira was on his front foot, and that's his best way of defeating or getting people out of there. So I think Castano's style and versatility was able to give uh, Mel some problems at times. You know what I mean? During this fight, his once again underrated defense, um, the high guard, being able to deflect the punches, moving his head subtly, using good foot angles, and countering off of those angles, uh, made him the problem that I anticipated he would be. I mean, I smile at all those people that thought he was Castano was gonna get stopped early. I knew this guy was legitimately the number two guy in the division. That this was gonna be a great fight. We're see and we saw a great fight last night. Uh, a classic fight, KG. You know what I mean? This is the best fight, probably the best fight of Mel's career.
They
Rack it up. You know what I
Bruce
mean?
Gold said a
Easy.
draw would have been plus 1,600.
God damn.
Steals, steals. We would have got paid.
I know. That's why I was telling my girl as well. And I mean, if I only
Mm,
would have put money on that bitch, and I mean,
mhm.
there would have been a nice bag at the end of the road, uh, because of that decision. But um, yeah, it was a great fight. Mel need Mel can definitely make some adjustments. Hopefully in the rematch to come out with the win because it definitely is a winnable fight. But what we saw Saturday uh, was a PBC gift that was presented to Jermell Charlo, and that's straight, simple, and plain. I know there's definitely Mel supporters out there who believe he won the fight, but I just don't see it that way. You can hurt a person uh, multiple times, but you still got to win the rounds when it goes over the decision. And I mean, when it still goes over the 12-round decision, this is a 10-point scoring system. And I mean, not a 4 or 5 hurt system, point hurt system or whatever you want to call it. So I was disappointed in the post fight. I wanted to hear more vigor for that rematch from Mel Charlo, and I mean he turned into a businessman and said, I'm gonna have to ask Al Heyman about that." You know what I mean? You should want that rematch immediately, being that the the monstrosity of this event being that it's the undisputed. Never had a 4 belt undisputed at 154. We was almost there. There's definitely some dispute of who won this fight. So run it back immediately. That passion wasn't there at the end of the fight. You know what I mean? It got me questioning. You know what I mean? But once again, it was a great fight, great atmosphere in the building from what I could see during the telecast. You know what I mean? Salute to 503, who was definitely ringside on the floor and whatnot. Um, big up to him, Texas Drip. You know what I mean? But all in all, it seemed like a successful event, and I'm ready for the rematch. I had Castano winning though.
Yeah. Man, I was looking at
So
Coach Anthony. Coach Anthony, them I follow him, you know what I'm saying, heavily when it comes to them, you know what I'm saying, training, like picking up tricks and stuff. At one point in time, I seen he had the fight scored 5-2 for Castanos. So I was like, man, I said, what is going on? I said, I got to get to this fight. You know what I'm
Um, uh, salute to Big Money. He came through. He said, "Man, that fight was a draw." He said, "My fault. Niggas be waiting on Charlo to lose, so they in a close, tough fight. They automatically lost already." Um, well,
saying?
I'm gonna
No.
keep it. I'm gonna keep it real. Um, I was one of those people that believed that Castaño would get stopped. Shout out to my brother Jay Steels. His crystal ball was working in this fight, like mine was the last fight before it. But
I was talking about
These are the
decision.
big stakes, my nigga.
I was
I know, I
talking
know,
These
about
are
I
the
know,
big
decision. Yeah.
I know,
stakes.
I know. You're right. As far as the magnitude of both of the fights, of course, your fight it definitely mattered more. But I'm still saying it's still hard to call it either way. Uh, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like that cloak of invincibility that Mel had now is removed because there was a round that I seen where he was on the ropes. Is when Castaño first got him on the ropes, and I think he hurt Castaño first, and maybe it was a round or two later. I don't remember because it was like fast paced action, and Castaño like caught him and he like buckled down, and the ropes kind of held him up. I said, "What the?" That shit scared the shit out of me. I said, "What the hell is going on right now, man?" Even though Mel definitely did hurt him more than Castaño hurt him, but I still feel like there was times in there where Castaño was competitive enough and he must have hit hard enough because I never seen Mel buckle like that. People talk about the Tony Harrison fight, the first fight he was hurt. Nah, he walked through that shit. He may have got like hit and clipped and the expression on his face, but he didn't stagger or move or anything. Like he actually moved because of Castaño when he got him on the ropes. And like if you pay attention to that, like the ropes really held him up. The referee actually looked out. Because he could have scored that a knockdown. You know how niggas' gloves touch the canvas or the ropes hold them up, and it's really on the referee to call it.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of, and then another thing, Mel wasn't going to the body enough. A jab to the body is what finished the last fight, bro. And I heard they didn't even do training tracks. These motherfuckers did Charlo tracks. They had Derek James and Maul. And Maul was telling him in one of the sequences, like, yo, go to the body, it's the body. And he wasn't really going to the body like that. It's like he was trying to look to counter him and catch him with a shot to knock him out. Like a counter shot to knock him out. I've seen a lot of that. That's why Castaño threw and landed more. Castaño, he don't look for the perfect shot. Castaño throws. And his straight right hand was actually, I underestimated that bitch. Because it was very accurate and short, and he was catching Charlo with it. But I did think the fight was a draw, though. I definitely thought just like the referees, the 10th, 11th, and 12th round. So I don't think I don't think I go for it. You could say Castaño won, but at the same time, Mel did do good work towards the end. I thought that actually he started waking up, and I hate seeing that, but he started waking up more towards the end, and he started doing better. I'm not gonna lie though, man. And then Mel, what he said after the fight too, like he fought somebody like that and sparring and stuff like that. I wonder if he was short like that.
Hey,
Yeah.
do you think, you know what I'm saying, that him biting down came from, I think, with the ninth round when Derek James told him, he said, you need a knockout?
Yeah, I think Derek
Because
James knew Derek James didn't want it to be a draw, or he didn't want him to get like them couple points lost just in case he felt like he piled up the round. I think Derek James was completely right in saying what he was saying. It's crazy though, but I never seen him in a situation with that when it come to Earl. I was trying.
Because Earl's them like I tell everybody,
I be waiting. I be waiting.
They say he got no special features. It's just consistent. It's a consistent style. That right there, you know what I'm saying? It didn't look good, you know what I'm saying? And you said you didn't like that, but that's a good thing that he has that in the reserve tank. You know what I'm saying? That the last 3 rounds, those championship rounds, I do have a reserve to fucking still get to it. You know what I'm saying? So the conditioning is there. You know what I'm saying? It's just some things that you got to work on in between. You know what I'm saying? Like a fight is set up in segments, especially if you know it's going to be 12 rounds. We're not necessarily going in for a knockout. So we got to set it up. First 3 rounds is a pace game. You know what I'm saying? You want to see where it's at, set the temperature. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the next 3 rounds after that, you want to you know what I'm saying, attack the damn things that you was finding feints on those first 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's a collection of them things. So then as the fight goes on, this guy might be still fresh daggone late. I might need to still be fresh late. Can I bite down? You know what I'm saying? So it's a good thing to have when it's necessary. But in those in-between rounds, we got to find some pockets that there's some stuff that they need to work on. You know what I'm saying? To be pretty much either have the man a little more damn gassed late or have him already gone. You know what I'm saying? Because we know what, you know what I'm saying, what the tutelage is down there. You know what I'm saying, in that camp. It's just you got to show it up in the ring. You know what I'm saying?
If you would have told me Castaño could hurt Mel, I wouldn't have believed you. Because I
anybody can
barely
get
think
hurt.
that. Nah, I know that. I'm not saying that. Of course, I'm not saying that. I'm saying Castaño. I'm saying Castaño specifically. Like I would never thought, like, you know, and then they asked Earl even earlier before the fight started. Castaño was one of the people that beat you in the images. They said, "What do you remember about that fight? What you remember about it?" Earl was like, "He threw a lot of punches." God knows what they say: a leopard don't change his spots. Lord, he's still kind of got an amateur style to me. Chubby Cat. One judge gave Charlo 10-8 for that second round. Laugh out loud. Charlo lost that fight. It was rigged. Nah, wasn't rigged. It was definitely like it was a draw, bro. It wasn't. I don't think Castaño, like, nobody knocked nobody down, so you can't really say that, because there was, like, if you pay attention to the later rounds, Castaño didn't win none of them later rounds.
I think he won 2 out of the 3 championship rounds, in my opinion. I
didn't give him none of them rounds.
I had it 7-5 Castaño.
So where 117 and 111 come from?
A guy that needs to be indicted.
So speak to that.
Even Mel Charlo, even Mel Charlo spoke to that, and he said that was even a little bit out of range, quote unquote.
What you got, Judge Galvatron? 117 to 111.
I mean, I don't think. Yeah, like I said, I mean that was crazy. I don't agree with that. It was way closer than that. It was way closer than that. But
so the judge gave him a 10-8 round. So Mel dominated that much in the second round.
I ain't gonna front. There was that second round where he got hurt and he looked like he was gonna get out of there.
But like, was it dominating the states that it was 10-8?
I wouldn't have scored. If I'm the judge, I wouldn't have
scored. I wouldn't have scored it at 10-8 round, though.
Okay.
I feel like, I'm going to be honest. I mean, look, I'm not trying to say that, Steels. This is how you know I'm being fair. Because if anything was a 10-8 round, it should have been the round that Castaño clipped. And that was the only time, to me, he really hurt Charlo, was when he clipped him when he was on the ropes and he, like, buckled and he almost went down. That, if anything, should have been a 10-8 round. because the ropes held him up. So if anything, that should have been a 10-8 round. I don't think it should have been a 10-8 round when Charlo got him hurt and it looked like he was going to go. I thought that was a little that was unfair. But like I said, the judges see different things. And if you live in the fight, you could have really thought that he was going to go and get out of there. You could have been like, damn, he just dominated that round. That's a 10-8 round to me. But me personally, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I'm just keeping it real. That's my opinion. I feel like that's the rules. If your glove touched the canvas outside of you getting knocked down or taking a knee, if your glove touched the canvas or if the ropes hold you up, it's a knockdown. So that's why I feel like the judge shouldn't even have gave Mel a 10-8 round without giving Castaño a 10-8 round, if we being really fair. Because like I said, if you go back and watch that, the ropes did hold them up. Even the diehard Charlo fans got to admit it. If you being real, he really wobbled. That was the only time he was hurt, though. But I can tell you a number of times Castaño was hurt. That's why I said to me it was like a draw. I don't think nobody edged it. And you can't really say it was rigged. You sound crazy.
So you saying if the ropes wasn't there, Charlo would have went down, or he would have grabbed his balance?
I don't think
Huh?
he would have been able to grab his balance, bro.
Okay.
If you look at that, man, he got.
So you're saying that
You got
Castano,
Showtime. They're gonna show it again.
yeah,
It's gonna be on
gonna look at
demand.
it.
It's
Yeah, we
gonna be
chopping
on
it up right
demand.
now.
I'm gonna watch it again too. I'm gonna watch
Yeah,
it
we chopping
again
it up
too.
right now. We speaking candidly, so we can indirectly they're gonna answer some things or whatever. That's all. Excuse me. So you saying Castano, you know what I'm saying, based on the two guys, you know what I'm saying, the two times you seen him get hurt, Castano hurt Charlo better than Charlo hurt Castano?
Why you asking me that,
No,
KG?
I'm just saying because you remember in the
Why
second
you
round
asking me that?
because listen, I'm only comparing it
That's
to that
hard.
second round.
That's hard.
I'm comparing it to the second round that the judge, you know what I'm saying, controversially may have called it a 10-8 versus you saying Charlo got wobbled and had to sit on the ropes a little bit to get caught. So I'm saying based on those two damn, you know what I'm saying, notions, you know what I'm saying, where do you think we at? You know what I'm saying? Do you think
I will keep it real. I
uh-huh.
do think that Castaño was more out of it and Charlo's recuperative powers were better. But
Gotcha.
I do think Castaño's shot was better.
Okay. But that's what I wanted to hear because you know how I
Castaño's
get
shot in
down.
that moment, in that sequence,
Mm-hmm.
it was cleaner.
Because
It
you know
was
how I get
cleaner.
down, Ak. It's all on how you weather it. How did you respond to it after? Did you sell it that you wasn't hurt? Did you know what I'm
I
saying?
gotta keep
Yeah,
it real. I gotta keep it real. He did sell it like he wasn't hurt because he came, even though he was wobbled, he came right back and
that's what I'm
started
talking
to
about.
throw something.
Yeah.
And for people out there, all the trolls that's trying to come in here, you gotta
I ain't
be
gonna
real with yourselves.
mm-hmm.
Stop hating. He came right back. It's a difference when Castaño got hurt in the second round. He didn't come right back. He was hurt. It took
Gotcha.
him a little while to jump back on the bicycle.
Mm-hmm.
And stop just hating. Just keep it real. You can see how I don't really got no horse in the race.
But with that being said, just because he didn't get right back and he chose to use his bicycle and his wherewithal around and utilize the ring, do you score that a 10-8 round?
No, I
Hell
don't.
no. Hell no.
I don't.
You
I
know what I
never said
mean?
I agree with that though. I
Okay.
never said I agree with that judge. You don't. Because like I said, if anything, being fair about it, the round that Charlo got clipped on the ropes and got buckled, that should have been a 10-8 round if you really know the rules of boxing. If the ropes keep you up, or like I said, outside of you going to the ground or taking a knee, or if your glove touched the canvas, which I don't really like the glove touch the canvas one out of all of them. But it
Mm-hmm.
is what it is. Rules
But
is
that
rules.
is honest. It's a balance technique too. Because if you go stumble back and your glove hits the ground, boom, I bounce right back up. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
you
yeah.
could tell that you're not hurt. It was an off
Mm-hmm.
balance shot that
Yeah.
put you down.
And
Mm-hmm.
to speak to Big Money real quick, you know what I mean. Salute to the brother, you know what I mean, because he always supports the channels and whatnot. But you know what I mean, to get into this race, with regards to Mel Charlo, it's kind of asinine in a sense, because this was the same Charlo that said race doesn't matter in this instance. You know what I mean? So let's take a page from his book. You know what I mean? And with regards to this fight, uh, race doesn't matter. We're talking boxing here, and some of us have the opinion that feel that Charlo didn't win this fight. You know what I mean? And even his own trainer going into not the ninth round, not the 10th round, the motherfucking 11th round, the last round, he told his fighter, "You need to get the knockout to win this fight." So even his own trainer had that in his mind that this fight could be up in the air, and Castaño possibly could be winning this fight. So we need to cut out all this just because we felt we're looking at the fights and we're talking boxing, but we're not totally agreeing with the with the black fighter that we're going off cold. By us criticizing, this will help. We can't mollycoddle these fighters and say you won when you didn't. Criticism, this criticism here is absolutely fair. You know what I mean? In my opinion.
And I know you're talking to the general public, but let me just say, I'm not one of those people that say that he won or lost. I do think it was a draw. I'm one of them people that believe that it was a draw. I don't think either one of them nobody really edged it like that to me. I definitely think that they should run it back. That's my opinion. You don't got to agree with my opinion. Some people thought Castaño won. I haven't heard too many other brothers' opinion saying that Charlo slightly won or anything like that. I hear a lot of people saying that it was a draw, and I'm not mad at that. I really feel like it was a draw.
Yeah, but I'll be checking that shit out today on Showtime.
But I like I said, I could watch it again, and you know what? I may feel different. I don't know.
Gotta watch it on mute this time, though.
Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to what they were saying. I'm not even gonna lie. I'll be so caught up in the fight. I can't even remember what they were saying.
No, but I'm saying I do that purposely. Like if I'm at a fight, I watch the fight, and then if it's a close fight like that, I watch it a second time and I put it on mute on purpose. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to gauge it and just look directly at it. You know what I'm saying? And I scored the rounds just like that. And sometimes I end up swaying myself from what I heard and saw versus what I didn't hear and what I just seen. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's crazy how you can take that one aspect away and actually then look deeper into the fight. You know what I'm saying?
All right. This dude in the chat, man, Wolfstein, man, please, man. You sounding like a Charlo hater, man. What blowout? It wasn't no blowout. Because you can't get hurt in the fight a few times. I don't give a damn if you throwing 80 punches. If you get hurt cleanly by a few shots, bro, I ain't gonna front. Them rounds is going against you. So you can't act like this dude didn't get hurt. So how was it a blowout if he got hurt multiple times in the fight? You sound crazy. You sound like a hater, bro. Gotta keep it real.
Facts. And what you mean run back what? There's a huge dispute going on for the last motherfucking 30 minutes about this fight. You know what I mean? This fight needs to get run back immediately. It wasn't no fucking blowout or no domination. This was a classic fight between the 1 versus 2.
And you sound like a chump. Nigga, get out the chat.
Yeah, nigga, because we got money out here, bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
Go back to your little flat.
You sound like a chump.
Go back to your little basement, bitch.
Where you from?
Go
get your people, Wolfenstein. Bring them back here. You know what I'm saying? We like the clicks.
Stills, get them out of here, man. Please, get them out of here.
Bam.
You know, ever since the stream y'all should start, I might need. Oh God! Oh my fucking God! Another Illuminati dude. Get him out of here. He said Chicago. Get him out of here, man. Get him out of here, man. Please, somebody get in that chat.
Got him.
Thank you. Thank you. Somebody that got some sense. Thank you, Faith in the Cross, for coming
What'd he
through.
say?
And Bruce Gold. Nah,
He
he
said
said
Charlo.
he was saying he's from Chicago because I asked him where he from. Oh, anyway,
Uncle Charlo did dig himself into a little hole in the last 4 rounds. He pulled it out.
yeah, that's how I feel too. Faith in the
Mm-hmm.
Cross, like the last
Mm-hmm.
couple rounds. Last couple rounds, you know what I mean? That's how I felt.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? You could tell that dude was just a straight Charlo hater. Like how a dude get hurt multiple times in the fight and he got blown out. Like, you sound crazy. Like, don't get me wrong, like I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I thought that he would get knocked out, Castaño, but Castaño proved me even wrong. Like, the dude is definitely like he's a dog in there. That's why I gave him credit for when he clipped Charlo. If I wasn't being real, to keep it real, I would have never even gave him that.
But old boy was hurting his elbows, you know what I'm saying, pretty much reaching like that because all three of us, even the lack of what I know and, you know what I'm saying, and saw, and what our fella broke down and how you saw it, bro, we was calling the shit down the fucking middle. You know what I'm saying? So it was, you know what I'm saying, it was should
If
have
I
been
was
no hate,
protecting
no, yeah.
Charlo, KG, keep it real, not to cut you off, sorry.
Yeah.
If I was protecting Mel or whatever, would I even say what I said about the 10-8 round? Castaño should have got the 10-8 round.
No. You wouldn't even
All right.
acknowledge the shit.
I wouldn't even have exactly. I know.
Yep, simple as that. You wouldn't even acknowledge the shit. And you would have kept it pushing. You would have talked around it, just like everybody that do that damn side with damn on a particular fighter. You would have just danced around it. You know what I'm saying? And the troll would have came in and he would have had his fuel to dig into you, saying, "Oh, Charlo this, Charlo that," and you would have kept dancing around it because you know you had damn. But bro, we're calling the shit down the middle. Kill yourself, slow.
Got him.
Well, act at he froze.
Mm. Make
I
sure
don't
y'all
know.
smash the like button for Young Act, the Jab Jamboree. Make sure 5 p.m. Eastern time. We will be back for Boxing Night Court. You in the dig? We got 2 fresh new cases. Big Baby Anderson will be on trial, as well as Andre Ward.
My bad.
Andre SOG Ward. Champs back in the building.
Yeah, my
There he
bad.
is.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, but yeah, like I was saying, bro. Like I said, Castaño. Like I said, it was a good fight though.
Mm-hmm.
Good fight overall. I'm not gonna let that take away. You know what I mean? And it is like what Big Money said. It's crazy that Big Money said that, and then the troll come in the chat just hating. Like
Mm-hmm.
they just waiting on Charlo to look bad and all of that. Is that and third? I guess we ain't the only one with crystal ball stills. Big Money came in there and said that, and then sure enough, we stayed on long enough for the trolls to come through and say what they want. Like I said, bro, like, see, a lot of y'all would be good and we would let y'all rock, but then y'all start testing motherfuckers' moral compass and stuff like that, and I don't like that. Because unless you hung around somebody, you gotta know, well, I don't give a damn if you from Chicago, nigga. I'm from New York. What that mean?
Mm-hmm.
What that mean? One of y'all best gangsters was from New York. Al Capone went over there and took over Chicago. So what
Mm-hmm.
that mean? What that mean? But
Ain't never been a fan of that where I'm from shit.
yeah, but
It's just
still,
where I'm at.
nah,
Yeah, them
nah,
motherfuckers, they
but
carry that
he
shit,
brought it
man. Yeah.
up. He brought
Yeah,
it up.
that's what I'm
He
Oh
saying.
brought
yeah,
it up.
Yeah.
he brought it up.
He
He tried
brought
to
it
come
up.
at me. That means talking about you sound suburban and shit.
Yeah, because
That mean
Steels was talking. Me and
not
him was both
understand
going, and
not
then Steels went.
not understanding. I guess my vocabulary is going over his head, so he's assuming I'm from the burbs or something like that. Understanding that there's no the misunderstanding that there's no urban cities over in Canada where I reside. You know what I mean? But I am a urbanite, nigga. Understand that. whether it's north side or the south side. You know what I mean? It's all the same thing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So
So
get
what we got coming
educated
up?
on the sideline. Just get educated on the sideline because you got for your foolishness.
So what we got coming up this week? We got anything this week coming up? Any fights?
Uh, I don't even know. We about to
Damn.
get ready to get up at. We about to get ready to close it out though.
Uh,
He said, "Laugh out loud." 70 ain't black fight fan. Know what time it is, bro. That's why I really respect him, dude. Facts. We all know. We all
mm-hmm.
know, bro. But it's just crazy how you said what you said, and then somebody just came through. And it's just
Tried to
crazy.
piggyback off that shit.
Yeah. So let's get ready to get up out of here, man. This was a good build. Salute Bruce Goals, man. We about to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Stills, man. Yeah, y'all got anything, you know what I mean, about the Charlo Castaño before we close out? And good luck for y'all coming through.
Great fight. Great fight. Once again, I called it I earlier called it a draw, but watching the fight last night, I had Castano winning by 2 rounds. I had it 7-5. I think the fight definitely needs to be immediately ran back. This is undisputed against two of the best fighters at 154. So there ain't no need to for any marination or any type of mandatories in between. We know unification and undisputed trump mandatories and whatnot. So I'm hoping we can see this fight immediately next within this calendar year. You know what I mean? But regardless, it was a good build. Salute to the usual suspects. Salute to Texas Drip that was out there. You know what I mean? Strength and guidance on your way back. You know what I mean? On your way back to the H. Uh, y'all know what it is. 5 p.m. Eastern time. We got the boxing night court. That's this afternoon. Once again, Big Baby Anderson and Andre Ward are being indicted. Um, uh, Monday, of course, 4:15
Oh
p.m.
man.
Eastern time. We got bullshitting on the Beltway. We can get your full recaps of the whole card as well on that. You know what I mean? Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, salute to KG and Cadillac Red. Tuesday, make sure y'all subscribe to the War Report, the R fella right here on YouTube. Me and Act Reach are gonna be doing another live listening session. CJ Bars, you know what I mean, and Michael J. Fox, both some hip hop recording artists from the North Side. You know what I mean. More urbanites, nigga. More urbanites, nigga, are coming live in the war room, dropping a latest LP, City Under Siege. You know what I mean? So y'all go check that out. Y'all know what it is. It's your favorite, yet your most hated. All fellas, salute to the whole LDBC, and I'm Gizon.
KG, man. Close us out, man.
Yep. Shit, man. Shout out to the damn chat. You know what I'm saying? And I want to thank you, Act, you know what I'm saying, for sending me this link. Tapping in this morning, I had been getting a little itch. You know what I'm saying? I said I want to get a link, and everybody know how I feel when I get that link. I just want to come in and talk a little bit. But I ain't gonna hold y'all. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Tap in today, you know what I'm saying, at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at Night Court. The boys about to get to it. You know what I'm saying? I'll be listening in. And shit. And then y'all gonna find me tomorrow at 4:15 Eastern Standard Time on the Beltway. We're gonna be bullshitting, you know what I'm saying, with the usual suspects. You know what I'm saying? My boy, fella, you know what I'm saying, Act Reacher, Stay Ready, 503, you know what I'm saying, and my co-host, Cadillac Red. K underscore, you know what I'm saying? The fella still call me KG though.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir, man. Salute to my brothers. Salute to everybody for coming through. Sorry about that troll coming in. You know, my regular people. I love it when y'all come through and we build and we kick it and we give our opinions, even if we don't agree, because y'all got some sense. When these people that's off brand come in here, you know what I mean? It kind of shifts the whole momentum of the show.
Yeah,
But
clown's name Wolfstein. Nah, and you talking like hella exaggerations. I can't rock with that. But when you got a different opinion like Big Money, you know what I mean,
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
salute that. You know what I mean. So it's all love, Big Money. You know what I mean. We can agree to disagree on this one. You know what I mean. But at the same time, it's all love and it's all LDBC.
And salute Derek Bailey. I ain't see you in a minute either, champ. My fault, man. It's just you came in when things started to get a little heated. I hate when shit like that happen. People probably think I'm ignoring them, but I kind of see what be happening in other people's chats. If you come in at the wrong time when shit is getting heated, you may came in at the wrong time. My fault, Derek Bailey. Salute, bro. Always love family. Salute to the usual suspects. Salute to the LDBC. Salute to the full Berserker clan. Man, this was a good build. Looking forward to the rematch, man. Looking forward to building on this again, man. And with that being said, it's your boy Act Reacher. I never steer you wrong, and I'm out of here.